Hey everybody, I hope and pray that you're doing well. Today, as we come to our word from the Word, and today that word is fret. Fret. It's really easy to get upset and fret, get upset and worry. If you saw that quote I put up to begin with, right? That's when we start doing calculations. Fret and worry come in when we do calculations without God. Because you ever think about when we count on God? I'll use that same math theme, right? When we count on God, we don't have anything to fret. But when we try to do all these calculations about what's going to happen and we don't include God, there's reasons that we find ourselves worried because we haven't accounted for Him. Now, today you're going to see in Psalm 37 today, looking at verses 8 and 9, see what God's Word says about this today, about fretting and how it deals with anger. So Psalm 37, looking at verses 8 and 9, it says, "Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Do not fret, it only causes harm. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those who wait on the Lord, they shall inherit the earth." Now, in the base of all this, I guess in the background of all this is the psalmist who is saying, God, I don't understand why the wicked, why the enemy continues to prosper. Yeah, right. And we think that we're the first ones that have said this. You go back throughout all of biblical history, all of history, and you see that people all the time wondered why the ungodly or the wicked, why they seem to prosper, why God's children, those who have a relationship with Jesus Christ, why those are the ones that seem to suffer. But those who wait on the Lord, those who are patient. See, if you look ahead, look to Revelation, see what's going to happen. Know what's going to happen when this life is over. So, in the grand scheme of things, right? If the average life expectancy is, I hadn't looked, it's usually mid to upper 70s here in America. So, even just to say that you would live, say 100 years, as that compares to the rest of eternity, it's only but a vapor. So that means, but only for a vapor, only for a moment, for just really, when compared to eternity, like this split second of suffering that we may have here cannot compare to the glory that we will get to experience in heaven for all of eternity. The wicked, on the other hand, may look and may appear to be prospering now, but their prospering is only for a moment. Then they will have all of eternity to be suffering. I don't know about you, but if I had to pick which one of those times I'm going to suffer, I'd rather suffer now for the brief moment than to suffer for all eternity. That's why he says, look, there's no need to get angry about it. There's no reason to fret. Don't fret when God's involved. Don't, and that word fret, I really think about it just like that. And I have a tendency to bite my fingernails too, but it's that worry that kind of just sits there with you, and it's like you continue to stay on it and you won't get off of it, right? You just continue to dwell on that moment. That's, to me, that's kind of what fretting is. Because if somebody's fretting you, they're getting on your nerves. And I think when we fret our own selves, it's when believe it or not, we're getting on our own nerves. We're making the matters worse because we're not including God. We're not counting on God. So just be patient. Because he says those who wait on the Lord will inherit the earth. Right? There is coming a day when he's going to set up a new heaven and a new earth and his kingdom for all eternity. Then we'll be home forever. So don't fret while we're in this temporary dwelling place. Don't fret that it seems that God has lost all control. Simply trust God, be patient, and don't fret. God bless you. And I pray you have a great, great day.